Judy Hobson there. Now, Jon Venables, one of James Bulger's killers, has had his request for parole turned down today. The parole board says that it still thinks he's a danger to children. Venables and Robert Thompson murdered toddler James in Bootle in 1993 when they were both 10 years old. Let's talk to Sam Nanda. She's in the newsroom. What more do we know about the decision, Sam?
Well, the parole hearing last month was held behind closed doors, and that's because there's a long-standing legal order to protect the identities of Thompson and Venables, who were just 10 when they abducted and murdered James Bulger. In 2001, after serving 8 years, they were both released on licence and given new identities. Venables, who's now 41, refused to give evidence in person at this latest parole hearing. And we understand this is because permission had been granted for a family representative to listen to the proceedings. And according to the parole papers, Venables wasn't comfortable discussing some aspects of the case in front of them. Parole officers have ruled that Venables remains a danger to children and his release at this point would not be safe for the public. Since being released in 2001, he's been returned to prison twice after indecent images of children were found on his computer. He's been in prison this time since 2017. And according to a summary of the latest decision, Venables accepted he had a long-term sexual interest in children, despite taking part in a considerable amount of work in prison to address this risk. Now, Denise Fergus, James's mother, has thanked the parole board for this decision, and she said that the prospect of him coming out was terrifying as they knew he'd harm again. Now, Venables will be eligible for another parole review in around 2 years' time.
Sam, thank you. Sam Nanda there. Now, commissioners who are overseeing Liverpool City Council are to hand back